What is poppin', fight fans? This is Ashley's Corner. Yeah. And I haven't officially made a video on this fight, but I have talked about it plenty of times on every single live that I've had in the last few weeks, in the last weeks. So let me just get into it, okay? Devin Haney said that he thrives off of chaos, and his fight with Ryan Garcia was nothing but chaos before. He's lying like he always does. A lot of things that's being said is to save face. Like always, we're talking about Devin Haney here. Um, People just need to be honest. Devin has a jab. That's what he has. Offensively, he is a jab box. You hear me? He's the level of his jab. Okay, it's all he does is just jab. His jab ain't the best in boxing. I wouldn't even say it's top five, but that's his weapon. His weapon is a jab. Everybody's giving him this fight because of his boxing ability, which goes to what he does well, which is jab. But a lot of people talk about, oh, well, a lot of people, a lot of fighters that's talking about this fight and fans as well is saying Devin can outbox him. A lot of people is going with Devin to beat Brian Norman Jr., okay? And they're saying, this is the reason. They're saying because he can outbox Brian Norman Jr. And they're saying that's why people are underestimating him is because of his boxing ability. But these same people are also saying in the same conversation, the same breath, they're saying, but Devin can't get hit. Bruh, how many times? Devin is the only fighter that people's been saying for a decade. Y'all been saying for 10 years. When it comes to people, when it comes to a certain conversation with Devin Haney's name in it versus another fighter with power, y'all been saying it for the better part of 10 years, bruh. He can beat him. He just not gonna get touched. But if he gets touched, the fight is over. Do you know how weird that sounds, bro? Especially when you talking about somebody, Devin Haney, out of everybody. Bruh, he's not Shakur Stevenson. And even Shakur Stevenson don't get hit. Like, what are we really talking about? When did Devin fight and didn't get hit? Like, when did that happen? And why are y'all still talking about that? Oh well, he can outbox him. People underestimate him. He just can't get hit. When did that actually happen? When did he go into a 12-round fight and didn't get hit by somebody that with skills? Like when did it freaking happen? And Shakur don't even should people say that Shakur got the best defensive skills ever and stuff, bro. His skills and Devin's skills are not the same. Not even close. But why are y'all giving him the grace? Oh well, he can outbox anybody in the world. He just can't get hit. Get out of here with that, yo. Brian Norman Jr. gonna be standing over him just like this. He's gonna be squatting over Devin. I'm telling you. He's gonna be squatting over your boy. I'm telling you. Now a lot of people saying that Devin got outboxed. If Devin outboxed Brian Norman Jr., Brian Norman Jr. and his daddy's a liar. Okay, y'all are liars. All these times you talk about, Tank hit harder than Boots and all. You talk all this cheese about Boots. You go in there and get outboxed by Devin. Oh my God. Then I would really see on why you started your career on talking about sparring Tank and you was 147 and Tank was at 130. Don't let me start. You better win. You better win, Pimpin'. Because you shouldn't have even started your career talking about somebody 2 weight classes under you. But boom, if that's what you did, bang. That's what's up. That's what's up. You out there now. I know y'all better not be lying. I know y'all better not be lying. But as far as what I see, ain't no way. And I don't even rock with Tim like that. But even Tim see it. You might have made a mistake. I know they made a mistake. As a matter of fact, yo, when this fight got called, people wasn't even saying that they took the fight. They were saying that the Haneys was cornered and they had to fight Brian Norman Jr. And then you have the other side of boxing fans saying, oh, well, I'm going to give him the props right now because he's taking the fight. Bro, why are we so soft? Why is fight fans so soft, bro? Y'all are like jelly donuts. And how are y'all going to give somebody props for taking a fight, bro? It's like giving a running back props for running on the defensive line, bro. Like, bro, why stop giving people props for doing their job? Like Derek James said, there's no consolation prizes in boxing. Oh my gosh. There's no consolation prizes in boxing. Stop giving people props for doing what they were supposed to do, bro. Y'all giving people props for nothing. Oh, well, yeah, he wraps his own hands. Good shout out to him. Bro, calm down. Calm down. Some of y'all really need some help when it comes to boxing and knowing how to judge the sport and talk about the sport. This is soft. I'm telling you right now. Giving somebody props for taking a fight. And the person that you're taking the fight, you don't even have a belt. Devin has no belt. First fight at 147 is versus a champion. He should be thanking his lucky stars. And y'all are talking about, oh, I got to give him props because he took the fight. Bruh, this is Devin's first fight at 147. Privilege. Let me say it. First fight at 147 after putting on a stinker with Jose Ramirez. First fight at 147 in his versus a champion. And y'all talking about, bruh, think about that. Oh, I'm got to give him props for taking a fight. Bruh, that's literally saying without saying that Devin know damn well he's going to get beat up. That's basically what you're saying. Oh, I got to give him props for taking a fight. Why? Because you know he's going to get beat up? What are you talking about? What are we really talking about here? Seriously. Now, I'm gonna make a couple videos about this fight, and I'm gonna break down what's going to happen during the fight. You know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna break it down, but I ain't gonna do it this video, y'all. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, Devin is not gonna beat Brian Norman Jr. I don't even know if Brian Norman Jr. is gonna get the knockout or whatnot. I don't know. It don't really matter to me. But what I do know is that Devin is not going to beat Brian Norman Jr. And after this fight, somebody is going to unify. Now, is it going to be Brian Norman Jr. or Devin Haney? I think it's going to be Brian Norman Jr. unifying with someone. It's probably going to be Mario Barrios because he's looking like the person that's probably gonna fight a couple of times and probably lose his title soon. Devin has been the one to beat to get more recognition. You understand me? He is the person to beat if you want to get recognition. All right. Now, if Brian Norman Jr. really want to be in the spotlight, all you got to do is beat the person that's already scheduled to be in the ring with him next month. But I've been saying this for years. Devin fights in a small weight class with short people with short arms. That's why he gets out on them the way he does. I've been telling people size matters when it came to Devin Haney and a few other fighters for over 5 years. Okay? I've never bet against Devin. I always knew he was going to beat anybody, including Lomachenko. I said it 2 years before they fought each other that Devin was going to beat him. Okay? Bro, it's a size thing. You understand me? And even with small Lomachenko, because he had so much skills, that fight was close. Now, when it came to Ryan, I told y'all live after live after live, I was trying to ease into the truth. Because, you know, when it comes to Devin, if you be too hard on Devin, everybody starts crying. So I tried to ease on to it, and what happened? Regardless of what Ryan was on or what he wasn't on. What happened? Seriously, Ryan really, and during that fight, when you look at it, when you look at the fight, like Ryan really didn't do much to win. He just threw the left hook over and over again. That's all he did. And I'll tell you the reason why he was successful with that left hook was not because he was on PEDs, bro. That was not the reason why he was successful with that hook. Okay? So when it comes to Brian Norman Jr., just remember that he has height. He's not short. He ain't little. And he got a longer arm reach than Devin Haney. Now, he don't have the hand speed as Ryan Garcia, but he definitely got more pop, in my opinion. So, this is about Devin and Brian Norman Jr. It's not about Devin versus anybody else or anybody he's fought previously, but this is going to be a great fight, and I'm definitely not going to miss this one. But always like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about the fight, yo. Peace.